The Miami Dolphins organization putting the finishing touches on plans for a fun-filled weekend in which the legends of the Miami Dolphins will come to Nassau for a number of events.
Dan Marino, Mark Duper, Mark Clayton, Dick Anderson, some of the greatest people in the history of our franchise are all going to come down for a weekend filled with golf and fishing. And it's all going to culminate with a football game in the stadium in Nassau, where Dan Marino will make his first return to the field since the 1990s and will be throwing passes to Mark Duper and Mark Clayton and Nat Moore. We believe that the Bahamas is one of the best destinations for us in terms of sports tourism, and I think it's a great example of what you saw with the Miami Heat, that it doesn't matter at what level, any level can really come to the Bahamas.
Director of Corporate Partnerships for the Miami Dolphins, Dave Murphy, says that this event is part of their 5-year partnership with the Bahamas, which also includes ongoing promotions at Sun Life Stadium, the home of the Dolphins.
The partnership between the Dolphins and the Bahamas is designed to do several things. The first is to bring our two organizations together in a co-branding effort, and what you see here is just one example of that. So our goal is to get people to come here throughout each game and to kind of experience different imaging and kind of get that island experience. That's why you see some of the furniture that we've brought in and some of the chairs and some of the music that we do here. Also giving the Bahamas the opportunity to do some data capture with our fans that come into this area to register to win a trip. So we feel that it accomplishes both co-branding and also data capture. On top of branded areas such as this, there are several things that happen throughout the stadium, across the televisions that you see, that brand our relationship and let people know about the relationship between the Bahamas and the Dolphins.
Murphy says that not only will the Bahamas get the desired exposure during Dolphin games at home, but we will also benefit from Bahamas Bash's high visibility during a number of other events at Sun Life Stadium.
Not only will it look like this for Dolphins games, but for all events that happen at Sun Life Stadium. So the BCS Orange Bowl with Ohio State and Clemson, which is happening on January 3rd, any Miami Hurricanes games. If we're fortunate enough to have any Super Bowls, the Bahamas Bash area will be here for any event that ever happens at Sun Life. So it gives the Bahamas a great kind of diverse exposure to not only Dolphins fans, but people attending other events such as concerts and whatnot.
For the Tourism Today Network, I'm Gina Seeley.